Brain rot, brain rot, brain rot. It sounds like the name of a virus, and in a way, it is. It spreads fast, quietly, and often goes unnoticed until the damage starts piling up. In this video, I'll use over 10 years of experience as an information technology engineer to systematically break down the mental vulnerability that brain rot content exploits, or, to put it bluntly, how it's hacking your mind. Sounds dramatic? Maybe. But here's the truth. If you don't recognize this soon, the consequences in the next few years will be something you deeply regret, and it'll be very hard to return to your original, healthy mental state. First, let me clarify one important thing. Brain rot is not a medical condition. It's a social and technological phenomenon, a side effect of how we interact with digital content. But it's serious enough to affect your ability to think deeply, focus for long periods, and store knowledge in long-term memory. The effects aren't instant, but over time, they make your brain lazy, lazy to think deeply, lazy to wait, and craving only instant gratification, the fast food type of mental reward. If you've just watched 10 short clips and can't remember what the first one was about, if you keep scrolling but don't even know what you're looking for, congratulations, this video is for you. I'll expose the truth behind this mental exploit, describe exactly how it works, and show you how to start patching your system, modeling the brain like a computer system. As an engineer, I can't fix a system unless I model it first. So let's model your brain as a high-performance computer system. That way, we can understand, measure, and troubleshoot it logically. Prefrontal cortex, the CPU. The prefrontal cortex is your CPU, the dual-core processor responsible for logic, long-term planning, decision-making, and delaying instant gratification. In simple terms, it's the executive manager that coordinates your intentional actions. Short-term memory and focus, the RAM. RAM is your workspace. It processes and holds information you need for the current task. It's limited. Too many tasks at once will overflow it. When your RAM is full, you forget details, lose your train of thought, and can't maintain focus. Long-term memory, the hard drive. This is where deep knowledge, skills, insights, and long-term memories are stored. Information only gets written here when the CPU processes it carefully, meaning when you're fully focused and thinking deeply, like when reading, practicing, or reflecting. The operating system, your operating system controls your habits, rules, and behavioral responses. It defines how you react to inputs from your environment. This OS can be upgraded and you're the administrator. You have full access. The feature gone wrong, when a primitive design becomes a vulnerability. Before we go further, let's be clear. This vulnerability isn't a bug. Ironically, it's a feature, a deliberate evolutionary design meant for survival. The dopamine system was built to reward beneficial behavior, finding food, remembering useful information, learning new skills. In essence, dopamine is a reward signal that motivates you to repeat helpful actions. The problem is, this system has no rate limiting. It wasn't designed to handle thousands of tiny rewards in a short time span. In nature, you might get 1 or 2 major dopamine hits a day finding food, completing an important task, but in today's digital environment, algorithms and product design can deliver thousands of micro rewards within 10 minutes, and your dopamine system eagerly accepts them all. It throws the gates wide open, craving new input with zero password protection. Who's the hacker? Algorithms and brain rot is the exploit code. So, who's the hacker here? It's the algorithm. Recommendation engines are optimized for watch time and engagement. They learn what triggers your reactions, what keeps you scrolling, and what maximizes your time on the platform. Their goal isn't your well-being, it's to maximize revenue. And brain rot content, the endless short clips, fast cuts, highlight reels are the exploit scripts. Each one is a perfectly packaged data packet designed to bypass your mental firewall, trigger a little dopamine, and send the next packet instantly over and over again. The system runs like a while true loop. The algorithm keeps sending packets before your CPU, deep thinking, has time to wake up and analyze. You're not being attacked by a single video, you're being DDoSed, distributed, denial of service, by thousands of videos flooding your system at once. Your RAM gets clogged. Your CPU deep thought is starved of processing power. You feel busy, but your capacity for meaningful, long-term cognitive work collapses. The attack mechanism, fragmented RAM, starved CPU. Imagine each short video as a small data packet, each carrying a dopamine jolt. The algorithm pumps these packets into your system non-stop. Your RAM, which can only hold a few threads of consciousness, overflows. Once it's full, your thoughts fragment. You can't follow a logical sequence, can't finish reading a book, can't stay in a single focused loop. Meanwhile, your CPU, the part responsible for deep reasoning, gets throttled. It never receives enough uninterrupted processing time to run heavy tasks like studying, analyzing, or creating. You feel mentally busy, but your actual cognitive throughput, your ability to think deeply, drops drastically. Don't blame yourself. This is a designed attack. You are not alone, and you shouldn't blame yourself too much. This system is intentionally designed to keep you in this state. Millions of others are trapped the same way. It's not just about weak willpower, it's the result of product design and an economic ecosystem exploiting the dopamine vulnerability in your brain. I'm here to help you trace this attack and build a firewall strong enough to block those toxic packets. If you're ready, let's start installing it. Simple but powerful, so your CPU gets its resources back, your RAM has free space again, and your hard drive can slowly record real knowledge once more. The firewall, you have root access. Here's the key. You are the system administrator. You have root access, full control to install firewalls, block or allow inputs, and change your environment. You can't patch dopamine itself, it's hardware. But you can control the software, your environment, rules, and habits. Let's set up the 3 basic firewall rules you should install right now. Rule 1. Reduce the attack surface. Turn off notifications. Don't let apps push alerts every time something new appears. Delete addictive apps. Remove or limit time-wasting platforms from your phone. Set app time limits. Use built-in tools and schedule do not disturb hours for work and reading. Goal: minimize the number of access points where the algorithm can reach you. Rule 2. Run system diagnostic. Meditate, journal, and ask, what am I doing right now? That's your log check. Record your habits. When do you scroll? After what activity? What emotion triggers it? Try this. Every time you open an app, pause for 3 seconds and ask, what's my purpose right now? If there's no clear answer, close the app. Goal: identify which processes are draining your mental resources. Rule 3. Run heavy tasks to reload the CPU. Read a book for 30 minutes without interruption. It'll be hard at first, the CPU will stutter, but it will retrain itself. Learn a structured skill: coding, music, writing, drawing, anything that requires continuous focus. Take walks without your phone, let your operating system garbage collect, clean up temporary memory. Goal: get your CPU to handle heavy, meaningful processes again. A quick diagnostic test. Are you being DDoSed? Try this right now. Can you recall the main idea of the last 3 videos you watched? If not, your RAM is fragmented. Can you read 10 pages in a row without touching your phone? If not, your CPU lacks processing bandwidth. Do you know how much time you've spent on short-form content today? If not, the algorithm is running your schedule. If most of your answers are no, congratulations, you've just confirmed you're under attack. But again, don't blame yourself. Recognition is the first step in patching the system. Recovery strategy. From micro to macro. To truly patch your system, you need a 2-layer plan. Micro habits for daily use and a macro plan for long-term system upgrades. Micro habits, immediate, start today. Turn off notifications on at least 5 apps, no negotiation. Use the 5-second rule. Before opening any app, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ask for your purpose. If there's none, close it. Schedule 2 no scroll blocks each day, 45-60 minutes. Use that time for deep work. Log it. Each night, spend 5 minutes noting when and why you scrolled. Macro plan 30-day firewall program. Days 1-7, reduce attack surfaces, turn off notifications, install a time tracking app, read for 15-20 minutes daily. Days 8-15, increase reading to 30 minutes, start a 45-minute skill session, no phone while eating. Day 16-30, maintain 30-60 minutes of reading, do 3 detox days where short-form use drops by 80%, record your results. After 30 days, evaluate progress by pages read, focus endurance, and comfort being offline. Practical notes on installing your firewall. Not all limits are good. The goal is control, not self-punishment. Start small, measure, and scale up. Avoid guilt. Guilt doesn't help you change focus on optimizing your mental resources. Tools are allies, not toys. Use apps for tracking and blocking, but treat them seriously, like an admin managing a secure server, not a user chasing dopamine. Final message. You're the admin. Brain rot is real. It's not a medical virus, but a psychological security exploit targeting your dopamine vulnerability. It fragments your RAM, throttles your CPU, and rewires your operating system to crave instant rewards. You can stay passive and let it control you, or you can take admin rights back and install your firewall. The choice is yours. If you're ready to patch your system, start right now. Pause this video, take a sip of water, and comment firewall if you're ready to install yours with me. Subscribe to get the next patch updates. I'll be here, debugging my own mind alongside you, releasing fixes for every exploit the algorithm throws our way. Wishing you a day full of real knowledge. And may your hard drive be restored with valuable, lasting data once again.